bro, next week's episode is it, Chief. It is it. Yo, listen, man. This week's episode was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I knew it was going to be great whenever Shira, Hoshi, Vivi, and Rebecca were going to get together and talk about Luffy, man. I was dying of laughter. It was fantastic. The way they handled it was great. The Mighty Joe's introduction was great as well. But listen, man, next week, when I saw next week's episode preview, and I saw the legend himself, dog, a long figure in the catacombs of Pangea Castle. I was like, hold on, man. Hold on, because I know next week they're gonna do some flashbacks as well for the Drum Island arc. But apparently it's not gonna be enough to not show the rest of chapter 906. So, man, I'm super excited. I cannot wait for all of that dopey speech. The legend himself going through the catacombs. Yo, but they are mild for naming next week's episode what they're naming next week's episode, man. I'm kind of heated because, let's just say, somebody who watches the anime reads the title. It's not going to come as a massive shock whenever they get to the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's already given away in the title. So, hopefully, at least for the reactors, they don't, or at least for people that maybe they're not paying, because a lot of people, they don't pay attention to the titles anyway. So hopefully it'll just be a random thing like, oh yeah, giant straw hat, I don't know. I don't flipping know, coach. So I really hope that individuals who do react, or even regular people who watch the One Piece episode, it'll just pass by. Maybe at that time, they won't be paying attention. Maybe they'll be looking at something else. Maybe they'll be talking. Maybe they'll be looking down their phone. Whatever, man. But hopefully, they don't read the title, man, because that's just mild. How are you gonna name that, man? Because one of the things that made that chapter so insane in the manga is that came out of absolute nowhere. So I hope that titling that in the episode does not take away from the initial shock value that a person has whenever they actually see that thing. Because the fact that thing actually exists in of itself was a massive twist for me, man. So I really hope that anyone who is either catching up to the series or is watching it on a weekly basis still gets the full 100% experience of how incredible that moment is come next week. Because it would suck, man. I'm telling you, like, that chapter, I'll never forget when it came out because it was one of the most craziest, insane final pages that I ever remember reading, man. And, like, the last 3 chapters of the Reverie are all like that, but 906 started it, and God, it would suck for someone to get spoiled on that, man. And that chapter has a lot more to offer. Like, there's a lot of great stuff within the episode itself, so maybe they'll forget about it whenever the end of the episode comes. But man, that Doflamingo speech, I can't wait. So yeah, man, if you know any reactors, tell them not to read the title. Just tell them not to read the title for this episode. But yeah, man, because I want to watch some reactions where I want to see how people think about this entire situation, because us as manga readers are still thinking about this, man. This upcoming stretch of episodes is stuff that we still reread, that we still go through, that we still go back and re-experience because it was so incredible. Last year around May and June, which is around the same time right now, it was madness. It was madness, man. A lot of crazy stuff going on in the manga, but we're finally gonna get to see the legend himself in the anime, and I'm so high. If there's anything else in the episode, man, it's great because the 906 in general is a great chapter. But the final 2 minutes of that episode, I'm gonna rewatch a billion times. Because I told y'all, whenever this gets animated, I'm gonna rewatch a billion times because I want to see how they do it. And the narrator already said at the end of the episode, a long figure in the catacombs of Pangea Castle, a long figure. So we're already getting confirmations, man, to size and perspective. Oh, dog. We're finally getting it, man. Can you guys believe that we're getting that scene from 906 finally animated? God. Let's go. I'm ready, man. I'm ready.